Hey there, Nocturnals. So I started today by watching the DeFranco show, and it was kind of interesting because he's one of YouTube's biggest independent creators. He's been around for a very long time doing independent news, and he's been shunted by the algorithms, and it's caused him to question his future on the platform.
As of right now, with the current state of YouTube, the DeFranco show cannot thrive. In fact, I think very, very soon the DeFranco show may not be able to survive. Talking about Syria, Russia, United States relations, maybe Pepsi doesn't want that ad there. I am tired of trying to work with the alcoholic, negligent stepfather that is YouTube.
The reason why he's so upset is that he's been demonetized so many times by talking about terrorism and the Syrian conflicts, and essentially doing what his channel does, which is talking about topical news things that are happening in the world today. Now the algorithm just shunts his videos and makes them invisible, so they're really hard to find unless you go to the subscriber page and just search for them, which is what I do every day. So why is this relevant to me? Well, I can see that exactly the same thing has been happening to my channel. I got flagged a few times because I was putting up time lapses of art which included nudes. The nudes become demonetized. The more you're demonetized, the more the algorithm flags you, the more you're pushed by the algorithm and are not seen in the trending or in the recommended videos or anything like that. So it really destroys your organic traffic completely. And as an independent creator, we rely on our organic traffic. So this is one of the reasons why I spread all of the videos across through Twitch, through Facebook, and then finally for YouTube as well. I don't stick to one specific platform or one social media channel to get the word out for these videos. Then on something a little bit lighter, I saw a video that was really interesting, and that was about biodegradable plastic bags, but they weren't plastic at all. They were made from cassava.
You can burn it. You can even drink it. This carrier bag was not made with plastic, but with cassava.
And there's a couple of companies that are doing it. And this really got me interested because I'm an armchair environmentalist. I'll sit back and I'll put my name on these petitions, but I'm really not making any change in the world, no direct action. And then I have this 25 acres in Darwin, which is very tropical, especially during the wet season. So it sort of clicked to me, maybe that would be an option to grow cassava. So I did a little research, and cassava grows really well in Darwin, and there's a few companies out there that are putting out these different cassava based packaging products. One of them is called Complast. It's in Tasman in New Zealand. So I think I'm going to put together a proposal and see if they're interested in starting a franchise using our property in Darwin so that they can actually sell these kind of biodegradable packaging products in Australia. So this is kind of stepping out from the comfort zone, from being an armchair environmentalist to actually making some positive change in the world. So I find that really exciting, really interesting. The other thing that Mum suggested that we might be able to do with the property is growing flax linen.
That's the finished product there. That's your pure linen.
So it's really interesting. It takes about 3 months for flax linen to grow to maturity, and there is a process to it. And obviously physically I won't be able to do the process, and I might not be there the whole time, but I thought another really interesting, environmentally friendly way to utilize this property using the resources that I've got and with some basic investment that puts something out in the world that competes against the polysynthetic industry and the plastics that are destroying our environment and destroying our planet. Another option is that I saw in India they're growing edible cutlery.
Here there is no coating, in fact it is entirely nutritious. You can eat up the spoon. Delicious.
And I thought that's a great idea as well, because plastic spoons, straws, all those kinds of things, they cause massive damage to our environment. They're a real problem for the animals. And I'm a vegetarian now, on top of being an environmentalist. So there's some really positive ways in which I can utilize this property, make some positive change in the world, and not just be a burden, not just another human being with a negative carbon impact. Those were my thoughts for today. I know they're not very related to filmmaking or art, or not even really to this trip to Paris, not unless I'm looking for investors there, which, there's a chance I will do, but I don't want to distract from my focus while I'm going there, which is specifically to check out the art museums and art galleries. Let's see what happens. Let's see if some of these ideas come to fruition, and maybe they won't go anywhere, but I mean, it's really fascinating to see these options. So that's it for today. I'll keep you updated, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.